Once again, I have another special guest from UMary, graduate student senior Lexie Schneider. And Lexie, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And this year for basketball, it was quite the historic year for UMary. You guys went to the first NSIC tournament championship in program history. Just talk to me about that tournament run a little bit.
Yeah, the tournament run, again, is something that we always strive for in the beginning of the year. So being able to actually get there, I think, is just another step for our program. And now that kind of becomes the floor rather than the ceiling. So that tournament run was super special. Got to do it with a great team, great set of coaches, and something I've always wanted to do. So it was a great accomplishment to have.
When we talked earlier, you mentioned that you have some very close friends on the team like May and Mariah, just kind of having that close-knit bond with them and going on that run with them. What was that kind of added emotional aspect to do it with two of your best friends?
It was awesome. Like I've said before, I've known Megan for a while, I've known Katie for a while, and Mariah's just been a great addition. She blended in with the team right away. Her personality's awesome, and she pushed us every day in practice, so that was always nice. But yeah, just doing it with a great group of seniors, and our whole team was really close this year, so even everybody, it was just really special.
Yeah, and for you, it seemed like in almost every statistical category, you had a career high this year. Just coming off of an injury, just what was your mentality going into this season, and then just seeing the success that you had, putting up career highs, and then the recognition that we'll get to in a little bit?
I just think when I first got hurt that I knew it was my last year, so kind of had to put in the work and just kind of forget about what happened last year prior and with the injury. And Coach Lamb and Coach Newman did a great job of getting me prepared this summer. Never really let me take a break or never really let me feel sorry for myself. So as soon as I could start doing stuff, they had me right back in the gym. So it kind of felt like I never missed anything. I more or less gained just having a year on the bench to kind of get insight and see how Coach Newman and Coach Chloe coach, and just a little bit of bench perspective. So I think that was nice. And yeah, rather than a loss, I think it was a gain, and then it helped me for this year as well.
Yeah, and I want to ask you, because Coach mentioned that when I talked about earlier that you really learned a lot from being able to kind of act as a player coach sitting on the bench last year. Just kind of, how do you think that helped you when it came to returning to the court this year?
Yeah, it was super nice. I asked Newman right away. I don't even know if I asked him, but he just let me sit right next to him on the bench, so I always felt included. He looked at me for plays, and he let me give him some insight, so it always was nice to feel included in a time that, like, you're not always playing, or it was a different perspective for me, so they did a good job with that. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun of kind of just getting behind the scenes look at the team.
And looking at the recognition you got, 6-time NSIC Player of the Week, NSIC Player of the Year, just kind of seeing all the hard work that you put in, especially coming off of an injury. What was it like seeing the consistent recognition throughout the year, then the Player of the Year award as well?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, for Player of the Week, you can't get that without winning 2 games. So all credit to my teammates and the team for winning. That's the biggest part of the award. Newman always says individual awards are because of team success, and that's true. So yeah, it was awesome. And then Player of the Year, again, that's something that I set as a goal for myself this year. So being able to achieve it is awesome.
And knowing that you kind of had some time to now think about and kind of reflect on the year, just kind of what kind of comes to mind when you think about this season and your career, especially coming back from an injury and having the year that you and the program had?
The one thing that comes to mind is I've been here a long time. I've been here for 6 years. So from my freshman year to now, I've had some of my closest friends and the closest people to me, they've all left. So just, it's kind of funny just how every single year you kind of like, oh, my friends are leaving. But every single year, Coach Newman and the program have made it just a better year. So, and that's from the people he recruits and the type of girls he recruits and just the culture that we have. I think you can dwell on like the loss you have. And like I've said, I'm in my 6th year, so all the girls that I came in here with are gone. But every single year, we've just been able to come back and make it a fun year. And this has been the most fun year that I've had so far, which I think says a lot. And that's all credit to Coach Newman. He has a really good program coming.
Talking with Coach, he really can't say enough great words about you, just kind of the person that you are and the player you are. Just kind of, if you've thought about it a little bit, what would you say you want your legacy to be on this program?
Yeah, I would just say continuing to build the program as one of the top ones in the league and then now in the nation. The culture started from being dominant when I was a freshman. We had Gabby Bull and Cassie Asfig. Those are some of my role models, Lauren Rotunda. So they started that kind of standard of success, and I'm just glad that I could keep building off of it, and I hope that is kind of the legacy that I leave with the program, that again, getting to the championship of the conference tournament is now the floor rather than the ceiling for us.
Lastly, I want to ask you just kind of what's your excitement to see the future of this program going into next year and years down the road?
I'm super excited. I think the team's going to be great next year. They're in really good hands with Coach Chloe and Coach Newman and the seniors that they have coming up. Mo, Cassie, Zoe, Addie, Riley, those are all really good girls. They're all ready to step into leadership roles. Even the freshmen this year, you wouldn't have known they were freshmen from the very beginning. We had super competitive practices, and I think that's just, again, another standard that we built this year is just competitive joy, and that your team's only as good as your weakest player, and we didn't have a weak spot this year in terms of just freshmen. You couldn't tell they were freshmen, so I think that is something that they'll be able to build off and they'll have a lot of success from.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.